Success is in my arm reach. They downplay my accomplishments, it's written in the concrete. My stones is VVS, look like they fresh about the laundry. The way they soaking wet gon' make a mess of a tsunami. The Fetty hit the streets, it turn the fiends and Nazi zombies. I'm staying out the way, toes in the sand, heading to palm trees. My mind is on another level, way beyond the 5D. You dummy, they killing you with that 5G. You won't never see me crying.
Okay, guys, so I haven't done this type of what if in a while. I mean, this series in a while. I mean, a long while. I've been doing straight Naruto what ifs because now my channel has been forced to revolve around Naruto. So I've kind of just calmed with that, and I created a new channel, which is Nexus the Signing. I'll link it in the description below. Go sub there if you like One Piece and if you want to learn about One Piece. I might do some One Piece chapter episode reviews and stuff, and talk about what happened in the past episodes, and basically exciting and fun stuff to do on that channel. So yeah, guys, like that up, and if you want to learn about One Piece or you like One Piece. So yeah, love you guys, and this what if is what if Izuku was half Vultrimite from Invincible, and the summary is about to start now. Izuku Midoriya is in Vultrimite as he married to Inko Midoriya, Hiyashi Midoriya. No, Izuku Midoriya's father is a Vultrimite as he married Inko Midoriya and became the second best hero because for some reason he just couldn't beat All Might first at UA. So after 10 years, he joined hands with All For One to kill All Might because he wanted to take over the world because he's Vultrimite. You know, that whole shows like that whole Vultrimite thing, take out the world's strongest hero and take over the whole world and make the world part of a bigger plan. You know, that whole stuff. And so, for some reason, he just couldn't defeat All Might, and so as he joined All For One to kill All Might and his father, Hiyashi Midoriya plans to betray All For One after they kill All Might as they attack. As for reference, his father is very young in his unlimited life at age 18. As when he found out when Inko found out about it, she tried to stop him as Hiyashi is conflicted, but he still fights All Might. But then she yells, "I'm pregnant," as Hiyashi stood still. As when All Might punched him in the face, he didn't move. As blood ran down his face as he's shocked. "You're pregnant?" As he's conflicted, as she stands right in front of him, right in front of All Might. And so Hiyashi, conflicted, flies up in the air into the clouds as he comes back and says, "I'll come back someday when my son is older, and I will take over this world and turn it and make it part of the Vultrimite empire, and my son will join me. He's a Vultrimite, of course, and Inko. You're just a puppy to me, a pet." As she's shocked and she falls to her knees, as Hiyashi grins and flies into the clouds with tears running down his face. As All Might says, "You must not tell your son of his heritage." As she nods, then heroes attack All For One, who grins, but him and All Might fight and they end up beating All For One, but he retreats. And so All Might is way less injured, or he's perfectly fine than his original self. As Izuku grows up, as heroes watch his development and think he won't develop superpowers, and they're happy about that, but they're worried about Hiyashi. And this all happens until one day when he meets All Might. It all changes. 14 years later, Izuku and All Might meet the same and finds out that this is Hiyashi boy, though seems like but it doesn't seem he know much about his father anyways, it seems. And Izuku asks, can I be a hero? And All Might sees, and All Might says, All Might sees, to want to be a hero that his father did not possess. Maybe he's not like his father Hiyashi, All Might thought. And so All Might says, no, you can't be a hero without any powers. And so Izuku looked towards the ground, defeated and sad. And then he hears a boom he was boom as he runs over to see Bakugo. His eye widens as he runs towards Bakugo, about to throw his backpack. And this is when the story starts. This is where the story of Izuku Midoriya, the Earth's defender, the Earth's greatest weapon, and most of all, the protector of the Earth. Izuku throws his backpack at the sludge villain, gets hit by the books, and then Izuku grabs the sludge villain um as a blast starts hitting him, but it didn't hurt really that much. And then Izuku grabbed the sludge villain, making him scream out in pain. As Bakugo gets freed and Izuku, shocked, throws the sludge villain away into the clouds. And then he looks shocked, and All My eyes widens. He has, he awakened his powers, and All Might steps out in his buff form, and he's ready in his buff form. Never mind. So he just comes out from the shadows, grabs Izuku and rushes in a back street. Yeah, a back street. And so All Might says, what was that?" Thinking that he knows about his father or something. And Izuku says, "Oh, I don't know." What? And so All Might says, "Oh, okay. Okay." And so he grins, and then he says, "You have you awaken a superpower. This power gives you super strength, flight, super speed, and strong skin." As Izuku nods, then he grins, and then says, "I'll train you though, and you'll become the next symbol of peace." As Izuku eyes light up and says, "Okay," and then excited way, always wanted to become a hero. As All Might nods, we need him to face his father one day. He is the future of this world, and I need a predecessor soon. Maybe once I know that he's ready and strong enough, I'll give him one for all. And this can boost his power to be able to take down his father for good. And I feel his father's coming back, and he's coming back very soon. He needs Izuku needs to be ready to take on the world, to take on his father in All for One. And yeah. And so that's where the normal episode would end. But this isn't one episode, baby. This is a 1 in 5 special. And so for the next 10 months, All Might trains Izuku as they go through trial and error. As Izuku learned how to punch, fly, as he went through trial and error how to fly, crashing into the ground a lot of time, but his durable skin is able to take the blow as he doesn't die from it. But he still bleeds bad as it's not good for his body, but yeah. And so now it's the UA entrance exam. And so Izuku heads there as Izuku's strength also strengthened through their training as a Vultrimite strength along with her speed can increase through training, as it's been demonstrated by Invincible countless of times. And yeah, and so basically, they just trained very hard as it's basically training, you know. So yeah. Okay, so Naruto, I mean not Naruto, Deku, as he meets Uraraka the same as he's a little bit nervous, wondering if he's strong enough, but he thinks that he's strong enough. As him and All Might have done countless spars when All Might isn't trying as hard, but he can take some 100. Well, he can only take 100% blow, but he gets critically injured by that one blow. But he doesn't get his whole bones broken by it, so there's that. But yeah, and so All Might like is watching, and he's proud of his protege. He's gotten really stronger, and he might just be what the Earth needs to beat his father, but he needs to get strong and fast. And so so Izuku is Lida called or Ida calls him out. I I'm pronouncing IDA, not EIDA, Ida, but my accent or something, I don't know. But yeah. And so uh Deku or Midoriya or whatever you want to call him, he is fighting robots as these robots get taken out by him very quick, and with his speed, he's taking down tons of robots and quick. And he is actually able to outspeed uh Ida, yes, Ida, with his speed as yeah, because he's faster than him. Sucks to suck, I guess. But yeah. And so when the robots try to punch him, they're like it just doesn't work on his skin. It's like how let me put up like a scenario. It's like how Luffy's trying to break Kaido's skin, but he needs Ryu to like to do that, and these robots can't penetrate the skin. But trust me, Luffy will get I mean not Luffy, Deku will get tested and go through trial and error at UA, as the teachers and some of the most powerful, more of the powerful students in his class will be able to penetrate his skin, but most of them probably not. Like when yeah, I think that's a good explanation. And so yeah, and so uh Deku, he's just taking out robots quick as he racks up around like 80 points. Yeah, 80 points. Yeah, 80 points. Yeah, that's a good one. And so then he hears a huge boom as he runs to see a girl stuck as he's shot, and so then she looks him in his eyes as he runs over and gets her out the ground as he looks at the robot with his eyes gleaming in the light as he glares at the robot, and then all my All Might sees the determination in his eyes. And so then he rushes at the robot full speed as he cocks back his fist. And so then he yells, Detroit Smash! As when he punches the robot, it gets sent away into the sky, and so everyone is shocked, and then it crashes against the ground, as everybody is shocked at the strength of the power that he just used, and so he goes home that day as he passed. And All Might congratulated him as he got first place in the entrance exam. As when Bakugo sees this, he's angry and he's shocked. Maybe that was the power Deku used that day. And so he wonders what was that power he used. And so Deku, when he's about to do the costume, he thinks of All Might in his early days. And if you guys didn't know, All Might's costume when he was getting trained by Nana Shimura, as he had that cape. And so yes, Izuku has probably the exact same costume, but a green and black style, which is pretty cool. And so as he designed it that way, Deku now he now he now is getting ready for UA. As when he heads inside UA, he sees that he has, or they have, to do a thing, and this thing is called the Hero Examination Test. As Izuku is the first up, with Bakugo enraged at that fact. And he asks Deku about this before he steps up, and he says, "Oh, I awakened my quirk." Finally, he smiled, and Bakugo is shocked and thinks, "But why would you keep that from me?" Wait, but now Bakugo is confused because he awakened his quirk, and he doesn't understand. But don't you have to awaken your quirk at a young age? As Bakugo is confused. As Izuku, then when he has the ball in his hand, as he chucks it, as he gets if Invincible can throw the trash bag into space at that age, yeah, Izuku can do the same, as he threw the ball into space, as he gets an infinity, as everyone is shocked. As for the next challenges, Izuku dominates in them, as Izuku is basically a human in their peak form, as even the grip test was easy for him. And so Izuku got first place easily. As his vertical jump, he can fly. Yeah. So yeah. And so Aizawa is shocked at this boy's strength, and wonders, this is relative to Invincible's powers, and wonders, is he I mean, not Invincible, related to Hiyashi's powers? Is he Hiyashi's son, he wonders? As Nezu already figured out that he is Hiyashi's son, as Izuku passed, as the next day is the hero training. As when the hero training starts, Izuku has his costume, which Uraraka calls and says it's cool. As Izuku blushes and says, "Oh, thank you." And so as their match start against Bakugo, this fight is, how do I say this nicely? It's not a fair fight at all. What do you mean? No, at all. It's not a fair fight. Because Bakugo, when he's about to hit Deku, he can dodge out the way, and Bakugo has to use his high powered, or has to produce stronger attacks to affect Deku. As when he does, when he fires his biggest attack, it actually breaks through Deku's skin, as he gets blasted back, as he's shocked. Only All Might has
so today we're doing stuff a little bit backwards.
And guys, this is the end of the thing. As next part we'll pick up on this.
Because
see you guys later.
My rank got destroyed when I tried to do this on stream. Everybody who was watching decided to find a way to queue in every time, and they just so happened to be everybody who practiced more than I did, and they hurt my rank. So to try to get it back up and also present characters, I am doing this muted. Okay, so that means starting now. I'm not gonna show this match. Maybe am I? Who knows? Doesn't matter, because it's gonna be in the post, bitch. So I love you guys. Also, I'm gonna be streaming Devil May Cry 5 because I got an early shout out to Capcom. By the time you see this, I could be live right now, so come see the boy. All right, for real, I gotta go handle this fight. Hey, post that for now. Look at me. All right, so my Luffy is actually pretty good. The reason why I wanted to not talk for this gameplay is I wanted to utilize the little tactic, even though not as complex as it is, to its fullest. And that really is a rush down strat, okay? It's not really going to be shown too much on this opponent because you seen that death beam right there? It pushed my shit in a little tad bit. And because knowing that it's there, I approach this in a different way than I do other matches, which that is the full tech at its finest, but we're not there yet. Now, he tried it with the Godspeed. I learned this on one of my homies that you can just do damn near any physical move to get in there. It's the regular moves that get caught by the counter. So don't be stupid, kids. Use Godspeed wisely. Anyways, that dash grab, that shit's beautiful. Now look at this. I could kill him, right? Right now. Well, not right now, because he did the awakening charge up shit. But I could dash in, get him, if I really wanted to. But because his health was so small, and mine was so not, I wanted to get it in a certain way. Now that is my cockiness. You're gonna see that come back in a more disgusting, Vegeta-esque way. But right now, that's the intro to my cockiness. You've probably already seen it already by now if you watch my channel a lot. But anyways, he's stupid. I took advantage. I saw an opening and I said, come here. God. Gear 4. Even though I don't watch One Piece, as some of you guys do, I will tell you that Gear 4 is some heat. Now, it did look buns at first, but watching the anime clips and reading the manga correlating with the form, I'm like, okay, small legs, thick boy Luffy, I fucks with that. Now, with the W that I have now, I really didn't think too much about what I did in the second match, I'm gonna be honest with you. So everything you see now is just me fighting off the cuff. No tech in hand. I was just trying to get a W. Now I think for Jump Force, for me, a lot of my matches end up like that, to where like, if I feel that dominant, I just let that shit hang, you know what I'm saying? I let my nuts hang. I'm sorry. Anywho, so yeah, that's one thing I think, oh, he tried it. That's one thing I definitely dislike about Jump Force compared to Storm as a YouTuber of me, how I do YouTube, is that the tech in comparison is minimal when it comes to explaining. I can't really tell you too much of the strat, because right there, he tried it, he was being dumb, and I took the opportunity. He dashed up on the wrong one. Now y'all want to see something rude? So this was my tech at its full potential. Run up, grab, excuse me, hold up. It's gonna take a little bit to pull off here, because I gotta find the flow, you know, get in there and then, you know. All right, so I got some hits on him, just a little bit. I got the momentums, just a little bit in my corner until he just takes it away. I'm not gonna talk about that part. Now watch this. You wanna see something aggravating? Now imagine this was you, okay? Boop, boop, bop, bop, boop, bop. All right, just one, a little bit of damage. Run up, whoop, okay. All right, okay, a little bit annoying. Hold on, watch this one. Whoop, whoop. So he thinks I'm gonna run up and grab again. I'm gonna mix it up on that bitch. Goes through the block. Oh my gosh. This is how I play Luffy, by the way. And then, you know, he's over there bleeding. Oh my gosh, please stop. No, I'm not. And would you believe this works 99% of the time, or at least in the rank that I'm currently in right now. Don't know how this would fare against the CACs that got some cheese on them. Regardless, hey, watch this. Whoop, he dodged it, but guess what, bitch? I can dodge it. Oh, I'm talking as if I'm playing. I'm feeling the shit. Now, this is, I don't know what tactic. I don't want to call it hit and run, because I'm not running, obviously. I'm going in for that ass. You feel me? I forgot to swallow. That's crazy. Got too excited. Regardless, because of this little tech of the unknowing not knowing this, you know what I'm saying? I like Luffy. For as long as this works, I like him. Now, will I use him a lot? Probably. I want to test to see how many times I can mind juke the fuck out of somebody. Now, after uploading this, it's probably going to be a little bit harder, as it's always been with every character I played with after they're uploaded. But hey, it's good, because guess what? This bitch is dead. Wait. Oh, awakening to save your life. Okay. Now, he might come back with an ultimate of some kind. I vaguely remember what happens here. Oh, he's stupid. That's what happens. Damn. That felt good. Hold up. Give me another one. Now, you know what time it is. It's time for the tech. Now, the first thing I like to see, or I try to see for this, is the distance. If they're going to come closer, they're going to go far away. We're going to play by that, all right? Now, I got a little combo. That right there, I alternate with the little fire punch or the punches with the little combo I got. It's like right here. Boom, that one. Okay? Now, that one does the most damage, but I just really do whichever, okay? And this happens sometimes. I don't know why Elgato does this, but guess what? I have the force. I still beat his ass in the darkness, bitch. Who you know does that? I don't know. Me, nigga. Okay. So, anyways, with this, it was just really just punch, punch, punch. I didn't do any tech at all. None was needed. Dude, it's pretty bad until I turned out to be bad myself on that little juke sidestep thing there. All right, that's cute, but watch this. You tried it. Now, I really do want to focus to get higher in rank to get different gameplay perspectives from you guys, from high-level players, so I can learn fighting them more often. I have a few friends that are at that tier, but the thing is, there's no rematch function, so it's not fun for me to play over and over with how the game is currently structured. It's sad. What we got for Jump Force when it comes to playing with friends is a game that's not suitable for playing with friends properly. Now, this match doesn't, excuse me, utilize my weakness of cockiness. Not yet. That's gonna come after, I guess. But I want to get the good moments out before the storm. Not to say, you know, I didn't beat that ass. It's just I'm just stupid here and there. All right. So, I mean, there's no tech really. I could lie to you and be like, yeah, so I plan this, I plan that, I plan this. But it's pretty straightforward. I just saw the vastest advantage, excuse me, that I have over this player. And really, it was just a matter of pressing buttons in a more fashion, whatever that means to you. My little bread and butter combos here and there. Now, I've seen, oh, I think I dodged this barely. No, okay, wrong fight, different fight, excuse me, whatever. The thing, I was gonna say something and I'm still forgetting. I'm not even playing it, I'm forgetting shit. That's crazy. I can definitely tell you that now commentating third match deep, I do like playing more and commentating than talking over. It's just my style. But hey, we're here. As you can see right now, his health is low, so I wanted to beat him in a way that didn't involve my ultimate. But you know, my awakening didn't work in the way I wanted it to, so I waited for him to press a button to kill him. And that's all she wrote. So I guess on to the match that shows everything. Now, this isn't the worst match. I kind of referenced the one a little bit too early. I'm gonna put that one in the back seat right now. I have a lot of footage of me like completely dominating, but that's not fun to watch. Not for me. You know, I'm not trying to be out here on some God complex shit. I recorded for an hour, so I'm gonna use the fights that I like the most. Now, this is actually my favorite of the set that I had because, well, number one, I like Shaggy. Okay, funny story. I wasn't allowed to watch Scooby-Doo properly as a kid because my mom thought it was demonic as well. So there's that. Now, going back to doing the tech. I'm going to call it hit and run. The running is running in his direction, right? Grab, super grab, grab, super grab. Now, I don't know if I can get it again. Did I get it again? I think I'm going to try it. Ooh, but then he subbed it. And unfortunately, well, I'm stupid. And I meant to use Piccolo as support because how the controls are set up in such a really magnificent way, I summoned him in as a main character. So what I want to do is get him out as soon as possible because who wants to play as Piccolo? I got a Zoro, bitch. So what I then do is be cool. Watch it. Zoro! Oh my gosh, Zoro, you are so hot. Sign my titty, please, with your sword, please. What am I saying? What's wrong with me? Anyways, so, you know, you see the dominance on my side. It's like, damn, Afro, you killing the game right now. I thought you said you're not going to show footage of you dominating. Well, guess what? There's Zenkai boost. Yes, not yet. So, what happens here is, well, I'm getting that ass, whether he likes it or not. A little cool. Oh, excuse me. Killua. Smart on his part, using it to protect himself, which then puts me in an awkward position because now he's able to get damage on me. Yeah, I'm surprised too. This is the same guy his ass I just beat. Like, what? He tossed his brother the controller. That's what I'm telling myself. So, anyways, awakening for awakening. But then Naruto beats that, especially with Sasuke too. That is disgusting. If it wasn't for that counter though, would have gotten a whole lot worse. But praise the Lord. Anywho, Piccolo didn't do shit. All right, and I tried it. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I thought he was gonna let go, but not with that mindset, not with that energy. Now, thankfully, he's done. We cancel each other out, and I'm all for that. I'm all for black businesses, and he's supporting mine. Until he does that, and then the combos off of it. Oh, you little shit. Now, his combo with that is unfinished. He could do a lot more, but he doesn't know what he's doing. So I'm gonna take advantage. Now, keep in mind, one more win, I win. So here is where my balls start to get clinched. When I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. Just kidding. I'm the best. And I get him with an attack that I thought would have killed him, but no. There's a little bit left. So right now, let me know who you think's gonna win, me or him. It's neck and neck, dick to dick. No, not that one. And then I miss. Well, it looked like I was gonna hit, but then what he does, if I'm not mistaken, in 5, 4, he can't yet. Never mind. Excuse me. He's gonna try to do the same, almost in a second here. The thing was, I wasn't paying attention to his ultimate gauge, right? So because of that, I backed up thinking he didn't have it yet, and I got caught up. With 12 seconds left on the clock, I could have played better, but the boy was looking at only so. I can only look at so much. Let me be honest. That's the truth of the matter. Okay, so now it's the final battle. Naruto versus Sasuke. Just I have Luffy, but he has Sasuke. So what I need to do now is not grab nothing. Yeet. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And then what I do after that is, is he playing? There was a few people that I played in this set that put the controller down at weird times. Like I feel like the controller died or something. Like what are you doing? Regardless, Zoro, if you know the end of Kuba, I'll shut up. Not really do too much for me here. I felt that I wanted to get back into Luffy because I could try to cheese with Zoro, but that's not gonna make me feel good about myself. I need my boy. So the first chance I saw to properly get him in there, I was going to take. That was obviously not the opportune time, so I gotta sit back a little bit. Took my shirt off just for the Instagram pic, and then get my boy in there to beat that ass like I'm beating my. Thank you for stopping me, Killua and Sasuke. That was unnecessary, but I digress. So I think when these happen here, well, I can't really say that because it's post commentary. You're gonna see the preview again. I don't know if I mentioned that already. It's one of my flaws here in a second because, well, I'm half stupid, believe it or not, when it comes to games like this. So here's me at my mid performance of Kaki. All right, look at his health, look at mine. I could finish him off in so many ways, but I wanted to wait and use a move that I didn't time right, and because of that, well, I die, and I could have had that, but for some reason, I decided of now all times to try it. Yeah, I'm mad. Oh, but you want to see me have my peak? This match is very interesting for a lot of reasons. Number one, how it all plays out. And number two, my reason for playing without a mic in general. Why? We'll talk about that midway through. Now, look at that. Pushing back. So I'm going to begin to try to do my tech, I believe, around. Nope, not here. Okay, we're beating that ass. Got it. See? Oh, it still works. I was going to say is this is where it definitely shows my differences for my lack of experience, from this game from a commentary standpoint, because really it's so hard for me to tell what I'm trying to do just from how the gameplay looks. Like once I hit him, I think I know what I'm going for. But like I think I said that already. Regardless, now Yugi, I need to ask this. I think I probably asked this already. Maybe, I don't know. Yugi is considered one of the worst characters. I did talk about this, right? Now I did play him for myself, and I didn't put that many hours into him to be able to tell if that is the case, but his damage definitely got big boy nerfed. Now, from a person who plays him a lot, one of you guys, right? Is that big of a difference when you can just do all those combos that are still kind of there for the most part? Oh no. Anyways, I'm dead. Now, this first round doesn't really matter. That was an easy kill, okay? One thing I seen there is I could have killed him if I did a little bit things differently, but I'm not playing, so I couldn't try to tell you where I could have done it differently, but I know I could have. We hit feet though, bitch. Now here is where the aggravation starts to come in. Now thankfully I think I dash moved to the left a little bit to dodge that, because Asta's ultimate has the terrible hit detection. I don't know why. With me doing that little dodge that helped me out there, moving to the left a little bit, I got hit in the face with the KO Ken. Now the KO Ken, once I learned about it one time, I'm like, okay, bet, downloaded, got it memorized, you're not gonna hit me with it again, hopefully. But I saw an opportunity and I took it. So look at this health, right? The difference is vast. Oh, until he does that, which lowers it a little bit, but it's still vast. And I feel very confident in my skills. I think I'm gonna do a few more things to him before we call it a match, if you will. Like this. Okay, now this makes it even more vast. Now, going back to my original statement that I didn't finish, remember, I didn't talk for reasons of focusing to get my rank back up. But here, my cockiness took over so hard. I wanted, like, I look back at this like, what am I doing? I don't even know what I wanted him to do. But I didn't want to run to him. I felt like I was too good for it. Even though I'm losing, I was too good for it, bro. He had to come to me. And he grabbed me at my super. So this is where it starts to go downhill. I wish I would have learned, bro. So look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. So yeah, now I'm like, oh fuck, maybe I should start playing for real. So here comes the bullshit. So he baits me so excellent. Look at this. Look at he's charging. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for a grab. As soon as I move, this bitch uses the ultimate, and I can't even be mad. I can only be sad because this was my fault. I did this, bro. I need to work past that flaw of cockiness. Hopefully in the coming rank vid. God, why am I like this, bro? Someone help me.